Alright guys, this is jerninhgam here. They're testing these vaccines, like 250 million doses. So they've got Oxford, and they've got these ones as well. And these are all the ones that are testing. And then it says, look at tomorrow's press at 10. Get in, look at tomorrow's press at 10. So they're talking about these vaccines here, what they're showing. So I'm showing you guys and girls if you don't know what they are. They're in test trials at the moment. But it looks like it's going to be another year until things get back to normal and things get sorted out. So, you know, they're still not sure if the vaccines are going to work. They're still, like I say, them things I've just shown you, they're still testing them. And who knows, we may be here for a while yet, and people wish it was over, but they have to be sure that the vaccines work, because if they test them on the people early and something happens, then people could die. So they might test, I reckon they're going to test these vaccines on animals first before they give them to human beings, then they know it's safe. Like I say, we're still in dark times. It appears like things are getting better. People are probably getting sick and tired of this lockdown. You know, people don't like restrictions, people like to do what they want to do, but the government's saying basically, bear with it. We know that you're all struggling, and which we are, and eventually there'll be a solution. Let's hope that is the case. But as we all know, more people are going to die because of this coronavirus. Because, you know, and especially when the vaccine does come out, more people will die as well. I don't know if we're going to be in for a winner, but it's just the way it is in the world at the minute. And I just don't know what else they're speaking about in the news. I don't think what I was going to say. I'm going to see what they're talking about in the news. I'm going to turn the news up. Talking about universities
our climate change correspondent
and climate change. There's protesting.
We know that ice is
and the ice is melting.
As the world gets warmer, but new data shows it's happening more quickly than even scientists feared. Since 1994, 3 UK universities have been tracking ice levels using satellite images of the planet's poles, mountains and glaciers, and they've described their results.
I mean, some people would say, is it a bad thing that the ice is melting? Will it affect the weather patterns?
Has looked at all the ice that is disappearing across the world. It's estimated 28 trillion tons of ice has been lost in less than 30 years. To put that into
it's a bit of a worry for a lot of people, this ice.
To cover the entire United Kingdom in a sheet of ice 100 metres or 320.
It's like going into Narnia.
Thick.
Ice Age.
Scientists say their findings are further evidence of the catastrophic damage caused by greenhouse gases.
It can be little doubt now that it's global warming linked to climate emissions. That the surface
global warming.
Average has risen by about 1 degree since 1880. This is exacerbated by the poles due to albedo and how the planet redistributes heat and energy. And what we're seeing is the planet's ice reacting to the warming of both the oceans and the atmosphere.
The ice study follows a recent report which concluded a heat wave in Siberia would have been almost impossible without climate change. Across the world, more extremes of weather are being experienced. Even in the UK, what we now see as a heat wave will become much more of a common summertime event over the next 30 years as the planet continues to change because of global warming. Lisa Holland, Sky News.
Interesting.
And the impact of climate change can be seen across the world. In California, 6 people have been killed and nearly 1,000 homes have been destroyed over the past week in the San Francisco Bay Area. Thousands of lightning strikes and high temperatures have fueled the fires, which some scientists are blaming on a climate crisis. President Trump has declared a major disaster in the state, as Sky correspondent Sally Lockwood reports.
California hasn't seen anything like this in years. More of the state burning this week than an entire wildfire season. Firefighters are struggling to cope with the calls for help. These men needed rescuing after becoming trapped. A rare storm saw more than 12,000 lightning strikes, igniting more than 500 wildfires across the state. Then high winds and high temperatures.
See, the thing is, it's because of the way the world's changing, it's going to do this.
6 lives have been lost and 700 properties destroyed already. And as the fires
6 lives have been lost.
more populated areas,
blankets, the necessities.
100,000 people are under evacuation orders.
5 years back, there was no fires every year, and now it seems like every year is record fires every year.
Firefighters are barely sleeping as they work to contain the fires ahead of another lightning storm. But thick smoke is hindering firefighting from the air.
This isn't just a typical fire that we face day in, day out. This is unprecedented. This is historic.
The fires are growing so fast, many are too dangerous to approach. With relentless high temperatures and high winds, this is only expected to get worse. Peak wildfire season is still weeks away. And right now, there's no end in sight. Sally Lockwood, Sky News, Los Angeles.
Well,
Now let's take over to Sky Sports News for all the day's sport and news of the new European champions with Darmish.
well, I'm not really into the news, guys, but if you girls and guys are into the football and sports and other news, watch that programme. So thanks for joining this short video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. And hopefully there'll be a vaccine in the future. Make people well again and stop them dying of corona. Is that nice? And eventually I'm hoping there's going to be a vaccine for the cancer and AIDS. But that's managed by tablets. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Peace.